I went from owning 0 to over 100 rental units in just 3 years. Here's how I did it. I started in real estate when I was 22 years old. I was fresh out of college. I didn't know what I was doing, and I had no money. But I knew that I wanted to own real estate. So how on earth did I go from that to owning over 100 units by the age of 25? Welcome to the BRRRR method. So the BRRRR method name was coined by BiggerPockets, and it stands for buy, remodel, rent, refinance, and repeat. So buy. With the BRRRR method, you're looking to buy a property that has upside. You're looking to buy a place that is distressed, it's under-rented, undervalued, it has poor management, and it's really important that this first property that you buy is a really, really good deal, because if you do not do this correctly, all of your money and the capital that you have saved up to do this or that you got from somewhere else will have to stay in that property or you'll have to sell it. So it's extremely important that this first one that you buy is a really good deal, which brings us into the remodel. In real estate, you either have check equity or sweat equity. Because I didn't have a lot of money to pay a contractor to do the remodel, I had to utilize my sweat equity to remodel the property. So when remodeling a property, you want to make sure that you are adding value to that property. There are certain improvements that add value to the property, and there are certain improvements that may not add much value at all. One example of adding value on this first property that I had purchased was adding an additional bedroom in the basement. There was already an egress window in the basement. This property was going to be a student rental because it was several blocks away from the college campus. So if I could add one more bedroom, that would be one more student that I could get, paying another $400 to $500 a month. Once the remodel is complete, now it's time to rent the property. So maximizing your rent is crucial when it comes to refinance the property. And because the property is now turnkey remodeled, I can significantly increase the rents from where I purchased it at. Which brings us to the refinance. So if the BRRRR method is done correctly, you will build an additional 20 to 30% increase in value above and beyond your total project cost. And your total project cost is comprised of your purchase price of the property, your holding costs, and the remodel in the property. So generally, if it's done correctly, your property will now be worth 20 to 30% more, which most banks will lend you up to 80% of the property's after repair value. So you're able to take that capital that you had invested in the property, get it back in the form of a loan on that rental property, and the final R stands for repeat, and take that money and do it again and again and again and again. And this is what I've done over the past 3 years to acquire over 100 rental units by the age of 25. If you found this helpful, please hit the subscribe button below and let us know what you think.